The king would kill a barber every so often to cover up the horn that had grown on his head. He would let the barber take money from a chest and then ambush him. Soon, it was time for the king to get his hair cut again, and the soldiers were searching for a barber. A boy was chosen, and his mother, heartbroken, packed 3 cakes for him to eat on the way. The boy quickly arrived at the palace and met the king. After all the soldiers left, the king took out a small knife and asked the boy to cut his hair. When the king removed his hat, the boy was startled to see a horn on the king's head. After the haircut, the king said he would reward the boy with gold. As the boy opened the chest, the king pushed him inside. The boy was then swept away by a river. Miraculously, he survived and found himself surrounded by bones. The boy wanted to escape quickly, but at that moment, a snake emerged from the pile of bones. The boy quickly played his instrument and offered one of the cakes to the snake. The snake spared the boy and carried him out of the cave. Next, the boy entered a forest, where he was spotted by a wolf. The boy quickly climbed a tree, but the wolf wasn't about to let him go. The boy played his instrument again, and as the wolf fell over, it shook the boy out of the tree. The boy offered the wolf the second cake, and the wolf decided to spare him and carried him out of the forest. Later, the boy found a house and wanted to ask for shelter. However, the house was inhabited by a witch. The witch used magic to transform herself into a woman to greet the boy. As soon as the boy sat down, the witch was eager to throw him into a pot. The boy pleaded with the witch to let him play his instrument one more time, and she agreed, handing him the instrument. The boy had planned to escape, but the witch noticed. He had no choice but to give the witch the third cake. The boy told the witch his story, and she decided to give him her magical cloak. The boy then decided to take revenge on the king. Disguised as an old man, the boy went to the palace and offered to cut the king's hair. After the haircut, the king, pretending to be satisfied, told the old man to take the gold from the chest next to him. But the old man suddenly exclaimed that he had never seen so much gold. The king quickly leaned over the chest to look, and the old man pushed him inside. However, the king grabbed the old man's beard. The old man immediately took off the magical cloak, and his beard disappeared as well. The king ultimately became food for the snake in the cave. The boy put on the magical cloak, transformed back into a child, and left the palace. Finally, the boy returned home and was reunited with his mother.